A billionaire female entrepreneur disguised as a rural woman accidentally reunites with her brother, who had been lost for 18 years. Recently, the president was celebrating the successful listing of her company when an assistant brought her the news her long-lost brother had been found. What surprised her even more was that her brother worked in the mine of her own company. Excited, she hurried to arrange her departure, but to test her brother's character, she decided to conceal her identity and dress as a rural woman. Upon arriving at the mine, she searched everywhere with a photo of her brother until she saw a man who resembled the person in the photo. She approached him. After questioning him, confirmed that he was indeed her long-lost brother. He also recognized her and realized she was his long-lost sister. After their reunion, he took her to his home, where the president learned that their mother had gone mad due to the disappearance of her daughter and that her brother had lived through many difficult years. Seeing this, she swore never to let her brother and mother suffer again. During dinner, her brother, seeing his sister dressed modestly, decided to find her a job. The next day, he took her to the mine carrying to pieces of dried meat and asked her not to speak out of turn. The president, curious about why he brought to pieces of dried meat, decided to continue hiding her identity and observe the situation at the mine. Soon after, the brother gave the pieces of dried meat to the supervisor, avoiding any medical examination or interview, and directly assigned her an easy job. The president wondered why such a good job could be obtained simply with 2 pieces of dried meat. Then, just before leaving, she discovered that gold was hidden inside the meat. She was furious and decided to confront the supervisor. The supervisor, unhappy with her questions, ordered her to leave with her belongings. But the brother knew the mine was their only way out and once again asked the supervisor to make an exception. At that moment, the mine's director arrived and announced that the mine had been chosen by a large company and that from now on it would no longer accept dried meat. Everyone was happy to hear this, but immediately after they announced that from then on the mine would only accept money. At that moment, the president became furious and called her assistant to come. The supervisor thought she had called the police and ordered the workers to punish her. Just then, someone announced to the mine director that an assistant from the company was visiting and that they needed to be well prepared. To avoid harming the cooperation, the director decided to lock them in the shed. However, inside the shed, the supervisor began to take an interest in the president and tried to force her into a relationship. But the president firmly refused. During the struggle, she broke a bowl. At that moment, the assistant, who was inspecting outside, heard the noise, immediately opened the door, and was stunned by what he saw.